I have a question about permalinks. If I go in and update an old post's permalink, will that cause the post to be lost or a redirection error? Yes. Yeah, if you're changing the permalink is the URL, it's the actual, so it's like sirlinksalot.co/niche edits. So if I then went and I changed that permalink to niche edits, I don't know, niche edits 1, that's a completely different page as far as Google is concerned. So I don't know what you mean by the post being lost.
Well, so I mean, yeah, hypothetical. If somebody typed in that old URL, it would go to a 404 page, right?
Correct. So
So
if
it
we
wouldn't show up.
so if we changed it to niche edits 1 like this, and then and you didn't fix all of the URLs on your website or whatever, or someone tried to directly go to this URL, it would just return a 404 like Nick said.
Yeah, or for example, if you've got that page showing up in SERPs, you would essentially lose that traffic too because you're not redirecting to the new page, and so anybody that clicks on that old page is going to go to a 404 page.
Yeah, so that's the answer I was kind of giving. So if you had the niche edits page and you changed it to niche edits 1, all the power, all the rankings and everything of this page would just be completely lost.
Yeah.
Because as far as Google is concerned, this page no longer exists, and all the rankings and everything that it had just go down the tube with it. So this page would be like starting completely fresh. So so what you want to do is you just want to redirect this page and point it to the new page. It's really easy to do. You could do it. I just use a little plugin to do my redirects.
Yeah.
I think it's called like Simple 301 redirects.
I use redirection, or maybe it just shows up as redirection and we're talking about the same one actually. And then another option, if redirects, like maybe if you're really new and redirects confuse you, you're not sure, if you're doing them right, even though they're easy to check. You just go to the old, so hypothetical, it'd be niche edit, so you go to that one, and if you're checking the redirect, it'll go to the new page. But if you're really new, so redirection is the one I use.
Use this one? Okay.
And it's real popular, real simple to use.
I mean, honestly, redirects are so simple. You could just type in redirect like I did here on WordPress when you're looking for plugins, and you could just pick one. Like these things are so simple. It's literally just going to have a little list for you, and it's going to say, what's the old URL? What's the new URL? And and it's done.
Yeah, and you can do that, so you can do a plugin. You could do this one where you're manually adding it. And then there are other ones like WP404 to similar page. Which is going to automatically pick a permalink that is similar to the old one.
This one, yeah.
Yeah. And so it's really good. However, sometimes if you've got multiple articles about similar things, it'll redirect to the wrong one, right? And so then you're not using power properly. But overall, I'd say I found that I find that extremely useful.
Yeah, this one is good. This one's nice to use.
If you've got a ton of old pages,
it's nice to use just as like a fail-safe. So let's say you were going and you were changing a ton of URLs and redirecting a bunch of stuff. Like, what if you accidentally forgot something, right? Or what if you're working on a site that's not yours?
Or have like 300 old pages, historical pages you're looking to save backlink power from.
So this one, like Nick was saying, this one will, anything that's returning a 404, it's going to automatically redirect it to something that it thinks is similar. It will usually, I mean, unless the two things are like extremely similar, it does have trouble. It's not like super smart, and a lot of times it'll redirect to something that's not what you want it. In a perfect world, you would have chosen something different. But it's better to have the link juice going to something rather than nothing.
Yes.
Right?
And
in a perfect world, you'd want to do everyone, manually with something like redirection. But yeah, you could use this one. You could use them both, and this one will just catch anything that you forgot.
That's the trick that I like to use them both, especially on really big sites where I'm doing a lot of 301 work on. And what you'll come to find is that redirection will actually, it's like there's a hierarchy. Redirection gets the 301 decision making, so to speak, rather than 404 auto redirect. So, if it's going to the wrong place, you can always go into redirection and then flip it to the page you actually want it to go to.
Hey everybody, thanks for watching. Be sure to check the description below for links to our blog for more info on this topic, along with a bunch of other cool stuff like case studies, our Facebook community, and our link building services. And like always, remember to like, comment, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell if you enjoyed the video. Thanks and happy ranking.